What's up, curious monsters, and welcome to the lab. I'm Teacher Javi. Today, we're gonna make a cool lion by making patterns from lines. It's going to be a line lion. Line lion. Then, I'll talk about some facts you may or may not know about lions. If you stick around till the end, I'll show you how to use this technique to make other colorful animals. Before we get started, maybe like this video and subscribe to the channel so you'll always find cool new learning videos and fun boredom-busting shenanigans just like this one. Also, it helps other kids find videos just like this, so you're making their day a little less boring by sending this their way. For this one, we're gonna need some white paper, some paint, a marker or a pencil, some scissors, and some glue. You can use crayons, colored pencils, or any other coloring materials. But, so that nice clean lines can be seen in our artwork, paint would work best. Before we get our creative magic on, I'd like you to think about this. Your art is your own. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's, because art is how you see the world. The first person your art should make happy is, well, you. Don't let anyone tell you what you're doing is wrong or anything like that. It's art. It's your creativity at work. It's not wrong to copy someone's art style, but that's just really how to learn how to do all those things. But copying art is just step one. Eventually, branch out and discover your own way to do your own art. The first thing we should do is make sure that the space you're going to be working on is covered so that it won't get dirty. I'll cover my table with old newspapers. Now, let's get to it. On our paper, we'll make different kinds of lines and patterns from one side to the other. This will be for the lion's mane. That's the big fluffy puff of hair around the boy lion's head. You can use whatever colors you want for the lion's mane. With each color I use, I will make a different kind of line or pattern with. When you're done, set that aside to dry before we do anything with it. While that's drying, let's work on the lion's head. On a new paper, draw a circle as big as you want the lion's head to be. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle because a lion's head isn't a circle anyway. Besides, it's your art. You can make it look however you want. You know what? I don't want it to be a circle. On the separate part of the paper, we're going to draw the lion's ears. They can be like half circles because the lion's ears aren't pointy. And then on another part of the paper, we'll draw the snout. That's the part of its face that the nose is on and where the mouth is. That's this part right here. When we're done drawing, we can now cut them. Remember, when using scissors, you have to be super careful. And always make sure that the scissors are pointing forward, never to the sides. If you have to go around the shape, like a circle, turn the paper around with the other hand, so the scissor hand is always pointing forward. Here's a tip. If you're still new to cutting with scissors, try cutting far away from the lines you drew so that you won't cut those lines. Now that we have the parts of our lion head, we can draw them. On the head, draw the eyes. You can make any kinds of eyes. They can look like this, or this, or this, or this, or whatever you like. On the snout, we'll draw the nose and mouth. Again, any shape you want. You can look up a picture of a lion and draw what you see, or you can use your imagination. Next, we're going to paint these parts. When that's done, set it aside to dry before we stick them all together. Let's head back to our lines. We're going to cut them into strips. You can make folds in the paper so you have something to follow when you cut, but you don't really have to. When you cut, make sure you're not going in the same direction that you painted all the lines. Go in the other direction. That way, each of the strips will have all the colors that we painted. Now we build our lion. Stick the snout wherever you want on the lion's head. Next, put the glue behind the lion's head like this. Then we take the strips of hair we made for the mane and put them around the head in a circle like this. If you don't like your lion's hair to be super long, you can cut the strips in the middle. Then, plop on the ears on the hair and you're done. And there you have it! Our lion is done. While you're reveling in your artwork, let me share with you some facts about lions that you may or may not know. Some of these I just found out myself. First, like I said, only male lions grow a mane. Female lions don't grow them. Now, here's something I didn't know before. A lion's mane grows darker as they get older. And also, it protects their neck when they get into fights with other animals. So, the longer and darker a lion's mane is, the cooler they are. Female lions are the hunters of their group, which is called a pride. The male lions stay in their territory and guard their young lion cubs. They know it's their territory because of the scent, and they make that scent by peeing all over the borders. Wow, imagine a world where we don't have walls. It's just everybody's pee. Boy, would that stink. Lions hunt at night. Whew, that's better. Unlike me, and probably you, lions' eyes have adjusted to the dark. That means they can see better than their prey. Those are the animals that they hunt, while hunter animals like lions are called predators. Lions hunt even more during storms because the darkness and loud sounds makes it easier for them to sneak up on their prey. I do my best work in storms too. See? And now we're near the end of our video. As promised, I'll show you other animals you can make using this line painting technique. So, the lion's mane was the most fantabulous part of it. I can think of a few other animals that have a nice catchy part we can use this line painting technique on. Like the tail of a peacock, or the wings of an eagle, or the shell of a turtle. Well, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed this video, we have loads more like it on the channel. Moms and dads, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook, so you can join in the conversation or ask any questions that you may have. Links to all that down below. Till next time, and remember this to make the world a brighter place. All you have to do is be brave, be kind, and stay curious.